Ladies and gentlemen, the following fight is a regular season contest in the PFL Light Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a grappling specialist and stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 206 pounds, and his professional record stands at 13 wins and 2 losses. 12 victories coming by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Josh Silveira! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is an MMA specialist and stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 204 3/4 pounds and holds a record of 18 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. 17 victories coming by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Hobart, Tasmania, he is the 2022 PFL Light Heavyweight Champion, Rob Wilkinson! Referee in charge, Mike Beltran.
Oh no, Josh, stay back. Back.
Mike Beltran will oversee the action. Rob Wilkinson in the dark blue, Josh Silveira in the light blue.
Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Now, let's go.
Win and you're in to the playoffs. Southpaw stands for Silveira, orthodox for Rob Wilkinson. That hand fighting early. Low kick from Josh Silveira to open the action. Silveira came out about 3 weeks ago to Salt Lake City to acclimate to the altitude. Wilkinson does his camps during the season in Denver, Colorado.
Already we've seen a level change to the takedown attempt. Time right underneath the straight right punch. Let's see what he does with the clinch.
Notice Rob has got a little more bend in his knees and his stance, so he knows Josh is going to try and come and take him down. His bend in those knees will allow him to react with his hips and sprawl quicker than if he was straight-legged in more traditional striking stance.
Once again, a little level change from Josh Silveira. Wilkinson trying to make him pay with these knees. Wilkinson, after starting his career specializing and focusing a lot on grappling, has really gotten comfortable in the striking. He loves the clinch. Good left hand landed there for Josh Silveira, and they go chest to chest again.
Very sharp left as Josh slipped and tried to come in. He ate that one right on the nose.
Wilkinson a heavy favorite in this fight, you can see on the live odds, but Silveira counting well for himself so far. Both of these guys are former middleweights, but you can see the size difference. Rob Wilkinson is a large man. Inside the corner on Josh Silveira, that's his father, Conan, on the right.
Definitely has a lot of experience, especially in these high-pressure moments.
Body kick from Silveira, digging into the midsection, another clinch knee attempt, and look at this, Silveira, former D1 wrestler out of Arizona State, pressing Rob Wilkinson against the smart cage barrier.
You see the maturity that Conan was talking about. He said Josh is sparring 3 to 4 times per week instead of 1 or 2. And you see that he's getting more repetition and more comfortableness in the cage. I would like to see him punch off the clinch just a little bit more.
Wilkinson getting ready to load up that right hand.
Hands up, Josh.
Silveira measuring the distance here. Body kick again. Good sprawl from Wilkinson. Head outside single. It's been a fashionable move tonight, Randy.
Yes, sure has. A lot of guys using that head outside single this evening. Josh timed that really well. Caught that right as Wilkinson threw the knee.
This is a good moment to try to run the pipe where he's grabbed the leg and basically pull it underneath him and try to run over the top part of his right leg.
Josh let Rob get the angle with his hips. That's going to make it much more difficult to finish this. Josh is taking his head under now in a low single fashion. Look for him to try and come up and out the back door, which is exactly what he's trying to do right there. Man, great balance by Wilkinson.
Wilkinson has a good stable of big bodies to work with in Denver under head coach Mark Montoya.
He's counter left by Silveira as well.
Here's a takedown by Wilkinson off the double against the fence. Silveira's going to go to quarter position. Quarter now, he'll look to control a hand, use that fence and lean on it, and try and get back to his feet. And there he comes. Now look for Wilkinson to start trying to dig those knees into the thighs and the body of Josh Silveira from here.
Wilkinson steps around to the back. Silveira works to go chest to chest again. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Shoulder punch from Wilkinson. And another before the final bell. Round 2 next.
All right, gentlemen, second round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
That body kick again, partially caught by Wilkinson. Silveira able to spin out of it. Big John McCarthy, how'd you score a close round 1?
Round, and I thought that Josh Silveira was doing a great job in the beginning. I thought he was doing a great job in the beginning of that round, and then Rob Wilkinson started taking over about halfway when he was really going for the takedowns. I give it to Wilkinson, but it's incredibly close, but 10-9 Wilkinson.
AI gave it very slightly to Josh Silveira. Be interesting to see if we get there how the judges scored it. Now Silveira pressuring like his corner asked him to do between the rounds. Use that left hand to slip to the side, grab a hold of the waist of Rob Wilkinson. Good work by Wilkinson to stymie that takedown attempt, and here's that tie plum again. Good head movement, some dirty boxing against the cage.
The takedown, or threat of the takedown, has really stifled Rob Wilkinson from letting his hands go and landing any significant punching combinations. That little bit of dirty boxing was the most significant punches we've seen in this fight from Rob.
Brett Okamoto's got some insight listening into the corners. Brett, what do you have for us?
Yeah, it's interesting to hear Silveira's corner calling for more pressure, because Mark Montoya of Rob Wilkinson's corner, he saw the same thing. He saw two guys who were just crashing together too much, and that made for an awkward round. Neither guy really finding his rhythm. So what he told Rob is, be a little light on your feet, draw him out, and then land the counter shot. Or do this. He did believe that when you can grapple him against the fence, that is working. But out here in the open, you need to be lighter on your feet. Stop crashing in, because both you guys are doing it, and nothing's happening in those exchanges.
Great insight from Brett Okamoto. Beautiful left hand to start that combination from Josh Silveira. Good right hook. Ooh, kick misses there for Wilkinson.
Josh is moving his head great and making Wilkinson miss and making him pay every time he misses.
He's doing a great job of counterattacks. He's luring him into a brawl, making him throw. Add some feints, add some level change of some shots, and you'll find more counters there as well.
Silveira having a tough time getting out of the grip of Rob Wilkinson. And now drags him to the mat. One hook in for Razor Rob.
Watch the mat. You're fine. Just breathe it. And let's reverse. Watch that.
Wilkinson, a little bite on the neck here.
And they got one anchor in and took that anchor out, actually.
Silveira tucked his chin, keep himself safe there.
And now Silveira needs to get his elbow inside that crease, get hand position. If your hands are over the arm, Wilkinson can lock the body just like that and get you back down. You got to slide your elbow inside the forearm and then get wrist control.
Out of the grip now, and right back on the attack. Josh Silveira eats a leg kick for his efforts. Final minute of round number 2 coming.
Nice counter. Barely missed with the straight left hand, but a great slip.
Wilkinson needs to adjust his target, stop trying to punch him in the head and punch him in the chest. I think Silveira will duck or change levels right into those shots. But great head movement from Josh Silveira to not get touched.
A lot of times you see the wrestler not expecting the takedown to come from the striker, and we see them spend a little bit extra time on the mat.
In both the first round and now twice in the second round, Josh has found himself on the bottom.
Most of his training is probably to avoid strikes or counter strikes, not defend the takedown.
Wilkinson trying to mount some offense from the top position as the seconds tick away in round number 2.
Josh with
a hammer fist to the side, and round 3 coming. Josh Silveira's in the light blue trunks. Mike Beltran will oversee one more 5-minute frame. Touch of the gloves. Once again, the southpaw stance for Silveira. Big John McCarthy, how'd you score round 2?
Look, round 2, I got to give to Wilkinson. He controlled a lot of the time on there. He landed the clean strikes. Josh is doing great when he's got actually distance, which is unusual. You'd think it'd be the grappling, but when he's being controlled, he's not having any offense, so Wilkinson gets that round.
Good jab there, and then they go chest to chest again, and that is where Wilkinson can utilize this power advantage.
And Josh is smothering his work a bit. He's not giving himself an opportunity to continue with his combination because he's punching and rushing in.
Silveira grabbing this neck.
Underhook.
Wilkinson trying to back out of it. That means there's a threat there.
Must have been tight.
Pulls the head out.
Rob gave up really good position to get out of that front guillotine.
Now Silveira goes for the takedown after an overhand right. Switches to an outside single. Which I should know, Randy, was the takedown that Wilkinson used to get Silveira down just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Another nice punch from Josh Silveira. Excellent balance. And right to the back. Look at that clever step over from Josh Silveira.
Too high. He's
Too high.
Back.
And Wilkinson scoots himself out the back.
Slid out of the single, and the step over was nice none the least, but he was a little bit high.
So 3 minutes to work on top for Rob Wilkinson.
It's an important moment right now. This is a moment where Josh can try to get up and really try to push Rob in conditioning. Or if he rests right here, he's going to give Rob also an opportunity to rest with him.
Wilkinson trying to work on this arm triangle choke. If he could get himself some space between the cage and Josh Silveira's body. Stepping into the mount instead. Now back mount for Rob Wilkinson. Laces the hooks in and immediately goes to work with both hands. Now Wilkinson reaches around to attack the neck.
Before any body triangles or anything unlocks, Silveira needs to try to get his back as close to the canvas as possible. Trapping his arm underneath the leg is not smart.
Well, he went to the source of the problem, which is that anchor, and in doing so, he gave him the arm trap.
Aaron Pico in the house tonight, Bellator featherweight contender, highly decorated wrestler and boxer, who has combined those to be a great MMA fighter. Wilkinson now having some success on the back. Silveira, though, trying to work his way out the back, and he does. Just under 2 minutes. Both of these fighters sucking wind here as the seconds tick down.
I am not sure what Rob was trying to do there, but he gave up his back.
Josh Silveira now on the back of Rob Wilkinson. He's going to have to avoid getting high again.
Josh should go old school cradle, lock the cradle up, sink that right anchor in, and sink his weight back so he can adjust and then attack the neck.
So as we head into the final minute, the first 2 minutes, I think I would have given the advantage to Josh Silveira. Then the next 2 minutes, maybe Rob Wilkinson, and now this crank on the face of Rob Wilkinson. Will it be enough for Josh Silveira to secure himself a win in the fight? Wilkinson gets the hands and arms off of his face.
It's such a long torso to try to submit.
You can just see there that top angle showed you Wilkinson could shrug his shoulders up towards his ears and prevent any kind of angle for Josh Silveira's arms to get under the throat.
I got a feeling if the time gets low, you're gonna see Josh go for an armbar.
The time is low. We're 20 seconds left in this fight. Josh Silveira on the back of Rob Wilkinson.
The body triangle is locking him in.
Final 10 seconds. Silveira making his case.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
Final bell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ron McCarthy scores about 29-28 for Wilkinson. Judge Chris Lieben scores about 29-28 for Silveira. And Judge Dennis McMahon scores about 29-28 for your winner via split decision and clinching their place in the playoffs, Rob Wilkinson.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now to the PFL MMA YouTube channel.